Rose was a mere 17-year-old girl when she boarded the Titanic in 1912. She was just a child, still in the midst of discovering who she was and what she wanted in life. Growing up in first class, she was sheltered from much of the troubles of the world. Privileged and naive, she was unaware of the fate that lay ahead of her. Her youth was present in every action she took and in every word she spoke. When she locked eyes with Jack Dawson on the ship, sparks flew and her spirit shone through. Rose was full of hope and naivete, two things that only come from being young. Her maturity level was not that of a woman twice her age, something that would soon be put to the test. With her wits and her wiles, however, she prevailed against all odds. She remained brave and strong throughout the calamity, even in the face of death. Rose's age gave her great courage, strength, and resilience. With the same spirit and optimism of a young girl, she survived the sinking of the Titanic. Years old and inexperienced in love, she had her entire life ahead of her. On the ship, she was heiress to worldly riches but hoping for a life of adventure and romance. Rose believed in the power of her dreams and hoped to make something of herself on this epic voyage. But the voyage was to take a tragic turn, and the life she'd envisioned was not to be. For the many victims of the disaster, Rose was only a mere 17 years old. Her age was the same as many of the other passengers who perished. This knowledge hits home for all of us and serves to remind us of the tragedy that befell so many. For Rose, this was a much deeper experience, something that affected her entire life. In her delicate state, she was pinballed from one disaster to the next. Youth gave her a certain courage and bravado to survive, but also left her vulnerable. Rose moved on from the traumatic event and went on to have a long and happy life. At the time of the sinking of the Titanic, 17-year-old Rose was innocently unaware of the fate that lay ahead. She was still in the midst of discovering herself, and what life had to offer.